What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has taken his first loss, as everyone knows. And this video is to reflect, on the fighters that should be kicking themselves in the ass right now. And a lot of people are sitting back thinking, and I'm gonna put them in order from 3 to 1. Well, actually, it's 4. It's 4 people that should be kicking themselves in the ass. Number 4, Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller's like, oh man, it's fucking crazy that I let this opportunity. That could have been me. I missed all that fucking money and Anthony Joshua falls in Madison Square Garden. He should feel like shit. And he might not, but he should. Why? Because he missed his opportunity to do exactly what Andy Ruiz did by taking performance-enhancing drugs, to get an edge, and that fight could have been his life-changing fight, and it would have been anyway if he would have fought him, if he wouldn't have cheated. Number 3, Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte should have taken the opportunity to fight in Wembley, saying it wasn't enough time, but instead of being ready or staying ready, because he knew and had a good idea that, hey, this fight could be my opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua to revenge my only loss, right? Then he could have done something like Marquez did to Pacquiao, okay? But no, he's such a businessman, which sometimes you got to go for what you know and have that leap of faith, okay? Like Andy Ruiz did. I digress. So he's another one that could have been like, fuck, now the belts are over on the Al Heyman side of things with Andy Ruiz. Okay. Number 2, Luis King Kong Ortiz. Luis King Kong Ortiz is now saying, fuck, that could have been me. I missed $7 million, right? And I could have done that same thing. Why? Because Ortiz is not 6'4", 6'5". He's about 6'3", okay? Maybe he was 6'4", 6'5" at one point, but as we all know, the vertebrae wither and we shrink in time. So the older you are, the shorter you are. I'm pretty sure that I was taller at 21. You know what I mean? But those type of things happen. That would have gave him more of an advantage. I mean, he's not overly short. He's not as short as Andy is, but he's a counterpuncher. Anybody with that type of... I can't believe he lost. I'm getting emails in. Crazy. With that type of style that Luis King Kong Ortiz has, especially him being a counterpuncher coming from a southpaw style, and the way Joshua looked tonight, because he was just as slow or just as fast. They were around the same speed, okay? And now you have to question that. Not to say he would be, I think he would have approached Luis Ortiz or a lot of these fighters with more caution, with more focus, you know what I mean? With more concern. But again, he missed $7 million, right? And regardless of, he has another opportunity to avenge his only loss with Deontay Wilder. It still goes without saying, it's a fucking loss. He should be saying, fuck, I could have been that guy. I could have been the first heavyweight Cuban champion of the world ever. Okay? So that's why he's number 2. Number 1, people. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. If he wasn't so arrogant, if he wasn't so concerned, if he wasn't so hesitant to turn down $100 million fucking dollars, right? He would have took that fight, and who knows what would have happened in that fight. Because there are two styles make fights, people. And I'm waiting for the Wilderlings, the Wildettes, the Wilder fans, all the pro Wilder guys on that side of the street, I'm waiting for you. Because I'm waiting for you guys to come on my channel with that bullshit, and I'm waiting to counterpunch your ass because I'm waiting. Because I know all the shit you're going to talk is more pro-hatred Joshua shit. Okay? Why are you hating on Joshua in the first place? Okay? But back to Wilder. Wilder had the opportunity, and he doesn't realize, because he is probably too naive enough to realize, dude, I missed $100 million. Because now, guess what? Things get more interesting. The fight dies down. Anthony Joshua took a loss, just like Manny Pacquiao did with Marquez, people. Okay? Just like that. The fight is postponed, paused, intermitted, just like that. And it can happen in boxing, especially in heavyweight boxing, but boxing overall. One punch can do it all, people. It's just easier in the heavyweight division because you got heavy hitters. Andy Ruiz came in at, 257 pounds, right? And a guy that knows how to punch, now that's a question that was answered. Yes, he can punch, he can crack. We knew he could crack. But compared to Povetkin's power, compared to Klitschko's power, right? Coming off an underestimated attitude from Anthony Joshua. Right? So, that happens. But Deontay Wilder, he shouldn't be happy at all. I mean, maybe relieved. Because, fuck. At least I don't have to fight him. The pressure's not on me. Because remember, Deontay Wilder now, he, along with Tyson Fury, are still undefeated. So, people watch them like a hawk each time they fight because that could be the time the O could go. Okay? That's facts, people. These things can happen in boxing. Right? So, those are the people, or the four people, from fourth place to first place should be kicking himself in the ass. Because regardless of what they say, the fight can still be big, but the fight will never be what it was or what it could be if they didn't fight. See, that's why it was a window of opportunity. That's why fights like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence should happen now instead of later, because if somebody gets a fucking loss, and it could happen, people, those fights of potential of that magnitude could easily go away or dry out, period. Okay? So, that's my counterpunch on that. The reaction, the aftermath, the result of an upset. Okay? And this is what we have. So, now we have to see what Anthony Joshua does, of course. See how the rematch is. See, where his heart really is. Because that's how we're really going to know, and that's how you're going to know anyway. He lost the belts. He's no longer champion. But let's see if he has the championship heart. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.